Russell Brand has some serious allegations against him that I think we're going to need to talk about. Let's check it out. Now, Russell Brand is a comedian and now political pundit who hosts a show on YouTube and Rumble. Now, 4 women are now accusing him of assault and some other horrible, essentially criminal activity. Now, all these incidents allegedly occurred between 2006 and 2013. Now, during that time, Russell Brand was a presenter on BBC Radio, Channel 4, and he starred in several Hollywood films. Now, the allegations come from 4 women who claim everything from assault of a sexual nature and emotional abuse. Now, prior to the story becoming public, Russell Brand claims that he received 2 letters, one from a mainstream media TV company and the other from a newspaper, containing serious allegations against him. Here's the clip.
News. I've received 2 extremely disturbing letters, or a letter and an email, one from a mainstream media TV company, one from a newspaper, listing a litany of extremely egregious and aggressive attacks, as well as some pretty stupid stuff.
So the night before the article came out, Brand shared this YouTube video that you just saw denying all the allegations. Here's a quick clip from that video.
Rock attacks are some very serious allegations that I absolutely refute. These allegations pertain to the time when I was working in the mainstream, when I was in the newspapers all the time, when I was in the movies, and as I've written about extensively in my books, I was very, very promiscuous. Now, during that time of promiscuity, the relationships I had were absolutely always consensual. I was always transparent about that then, almost too transparent.
Now, this is what we call getting in front of the story. Brand released his denial, and this morning, some of the allegations against him were made public. Now, here are the claims from the 4 alleged victims. The first woman claims that Brand assaulted her against a wall in a Los Angeles home. She reportedly sought treatment at a crisis center on the same day. Now, she also said that Brand expressed remorse for causing the distress. Now, this account may be able to be verified from records from the crisis center if they exist, but they haven't been detailed. Now, the second woman says that when she was 16 and in school, Brand was 31, and she alleged that he assaulted her and had an emotionally abusive relationship. And the relationship reportedly lasted for 3 months. She later told the Sunday Times that Russell Brand forced something in her mouth. Now, with this story, you're going to be looking for things like phone records, text messages, and witnesses, or anything else that would point to a relationship between Brand and this 16-year-old. Now, understanding these allegations occurred 16 to 17 years ago, there may be nothing here. But again, this is what I would be looking for if I'm trying to verify this particular claim. A third woman claims that she was also assaulted by Brand in Los Angeles and that he threatened her with legal action if she spoke out. And again, you're just looking for some information that will corroborate their relationship, something like witnesses, communications, etc. A fourth woman claims an assault occurred by Brand, describing him as physically and emotionally abusive toward her. Now, this also would require some corroboration. So the reason why we need more is because we know some people are not honest with making these allegations. On the other side, some actual victims don't have any corroboration that these events happened, even if they really did. Now, because assaults like this generally happen in private away from witnesses, the law has to strike a balance between the right of the accused to have facts determine their guilt and the right to the accuser to hold the accused accountable. Now, because we know women and men sometimes lie about these accusations, there's the risk of long jail sentences and ruining someone's life because of false allegations. And that's a real threat. And we've actually seen this play out in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case and in this one that's a little bit more recent.
Prosecutors say Uvino made up claim because she didn't want to upset another student she was interested in.
Now with that, some have shown support for Brand following his video. Elon Musk's response was, of course. They don't like competition. Tucker Carlson said, criticize drug companies, question war in Ukraine, and you can be pretty sure this is going to happen. Now, Channel 4 Dispatch's investigations will be airing a report tonight with the 4 women giving their account. Now, here's a trailer, but we had to heavily edit it to show it to you on YouTube.
I phoned and somebody asked what it was regarding, and I said, that's regarding Russell Brand being
He's grabbing at my underwear, pulling it to the side. I'm telling him to get off me, and he won't get off. Like holding me up against the wall, pushing himself in me.
He grabbed me and got me on the bed. I was fully clothed and he was at this point, and he held me down and he was just aggressively trying to, you know, me.
I was like, oh my God.
He forced his down my throat and I couldn't breathe. It was just choking me. I was crying and he said, oh, I only want to see your mascara run anyway.
Them where mascara runs a little bit. Good.
I've never ever spoken publicly about this before. Russell seems untouchable.
Now, following the allegations, Russell Brand has been removed from his talent agent and his PR agent's website, but they still claim they represent him. Now, it is important to note that Brown is innocent until proven guilty, and these are allegations that should be viewed with the proper skepticism. Now, I personally withhold any judgment on whether these allegations are true or not until I see facts, but I do presume Brand innocent until facts are presented that convince me otherwise. Now, this doesn't mean I don't take these allegations seriously, and because I do take them seriously, I think arrested judgment would be improper. Remember, we always say, believe facts, not narratives. But let me know what you feel in the comment section. Let me know if you think Brand is guilty. If you think there may be something here, let me know if you think he's innocent. Let me know, why do you think these allegations may be coming forth at this particular time? It's tough when you have multiple accusers coming forth and saying these things happened to them because, I think we tend to want to believe mass allegations than if it's just, one he said, she said. But again, when you talk about fame, things get a little dicey because when you're famous, you have more people shooting false allegations against you. Hey, I'm just a simple YouTuber and I had a woman make a false allegation against me that I never even met, didn't even know. And then she came out and said, well, yeah, it was false. So this does happen. I've experienced it myself. So that's why I tend to just say, hey, listen, when these allegations come out, I don't believe anybody should lose their job. I don't believe any of that stuff should happen. I believe facts and evidence should decide what happens. But let me know how you feel in the comment section. My name is Nate the Lawyer, and I'll see you next time. Peace.